Hi, I am Magdalena Rastoria. Take me as your psychologist, mentor, and facilitator. Today, I am going to walk you through the same topic that we discussed previously, and that is gender. But I am only going to center on gender limits. So stay with me, be attentive, and take note. What is gender limit? Gender limit is the prohibition or restriction of a person from reaching his destined roles, expectation, and activities. Gender limits is divided into three. The first one is job choice. Job choice is one among the gender limits, whereby a person is supposed to decide himself or herself on what to do in order to sustain himself or herself. Here we are going to talk on the issue of what somebody can do due to what he or she is capable. And it is not a crime for a person to want to do any job as long as she or he is capable of mastering the job regardless the gender roles set. Remember, we talked about the gender roles, what the society expects us to do every day or daily. But job choice is something that someone has to choose himself or herself for the betterment of herself, but not for the joy or the happiness of the society. So here we see that the society tends to interfere the job choice of people. How? For instance, when you go to the hospital, most people would prefer to see that the doctors should be male and the nurses should be female. But it is funny when somebody sees a nurse who is a male. First of all, there is this shocking face that someone will show you. Like, are you a nurse or doctor? Someone won't believe that this male is a nurse or a doctor. It is likely someone to believe that that male is a doctor but not a nurse. So it means the society has this in mind that doctors should always be male, but nurses should always be female. And that is very, very wrong and very judgmental. We have to let people be. Let them decide on what they want and who they want to become. So, job choice is very crucial for everyone, and it's a gender limit that tends to pull back people in their decision on what to decide, on what job to take, on what thing to study. Let's go to the other second point, and that is emotional expression. Emotion is how you feel, how you show it to people. So, emotional expression, here we're going to talk about two examples on the male and female. Men are not to share or to show their sensitive emotions, since it weakens them in personality. But on the other side, they are pictured to be strong always, no matter what. So the society and and everyone in general takes male or men as like Tyson. Let's say Tyson, maybe like someone who is very strong. Let's talk about Samson in the Bible. But remember, no matter how strong you are, there is a weak point you must have. So that is how the society takes male or what we call men. But on the other side, we have female. Female are pictured as emotional and nurturing, but also they are not to be strong or powerful, since they are pictured very weak. Imagine you picture somebody very weak. How sure this person is weak? How sure are you? I think it's not something to picture or to just tell, because you don't know how someone is strong and how someone is weak. They're the ones who know that. So all this leads to emotional suppression and strained relationship. So imagine these people are in marriage, and this is how they are taught since when they were kids. A male should be strong, and a female should be weak. So that's how it will always go. Suppression will occur, and it won't be good in their relationship, because that woman or that female is never supposed to be strong no matter what. But the male is always supposed to be strong, and this male is never supposed to show even a tear dropping on the cheek, because he is not allowed to show sensitive emotions, which is wrong. If somebody wants to show something, like maybe she or he is feeling like to cry, let that person cry. If he feels like he is sad, let him or her show that expression. So I think it's time to let that go. The last and third point is household responsibilities. Usually, household tasks and child caring are left to women. This is general, like it's researched and we know that. But if a man takes over the responsibility, it is viewed unusual. Our society tends to take this thing very serious when they find a man doing some house chores. They will like say, is this person okay? Where is the woman that is supposed to do this? Is this man okay upstairs? Is this man doing the right thing? Like they will even relate that to some witchcraft. Like maybe the woman has done something to this man, maybe kept a spell on him that he does this responsibility or chores at home. But it's just how somebody can help, not more than that. But it is judged according to the society that it is not right for a man to take this responsibility, the household responsibility at all. So I think it's time to let go of these things. And there should be freedom, transparency, and honesty about individual needs, desire, and emotions without fear of judgment or reprisal. We should be free. We should choose our job choices freely. We should show our emotions freely. We should participate in household, no matter you are a male or a female, because we are building this house together. We are making this family together. So I think this thing should be well understood. And if we do so, this will foster healthy relationship, understanding, effective and empathetic communication and connection between partners. I think I'm clear here, and I would like to educate you more on my next podcast. So stay tuned and wait for the next podcast. Thank you very much. It was nice having you. Bye.